like this, and then I'll share it. And hello, everyone. Welcome to this exciting live webinar. Today, we have a content-packed webinar that's going to be really, really interesting. Not only are we going to show you how to create viral AI influencers, we're going to also show you how to take those AI-generated videos and make money with them, right? This is one of the biggest questions on how you can make money with AI. And there's a lot of misinformation online, like, can you make money with AI creations? Can you not make money with it? Will YouTube monetize it and all that kind of stuff? But as AI is improving, you see companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and many other top companies in the world, right? They're investing billions of dollars on AI these days, right? And Google owns YouTube as well, and they are investing billions into AI as well. And who are their consumers? It's you, right? So if they were not confident in AI, they wouldn't be investing so much, right? So obviously, since they own YouTube, which is one of the most powerful AI content generation platforms online, you know that they support AI, right? And if you read the official articles, AI can be monetized in YouTube, and many people are already doing that. There's several different channels that we have shown in our previous webinars that are really making money with AI. So in this training session, I'll also reveal a secret strategy. This is like a pro tip, right, on how you can make money from your YouTube channels, your social media channels, and so on, without getting monetized, right? So a lot of people think like only after you get monetized on YouTube, you can make money with it. But there's other ways that, professionals are using right now to make money with AI generated content and their YouTube channels before they even get monetized. So we're going to show you those strategies as well. It's really interesting stuff. And before I get going there, before I show you all the strategies, first thing that I want to mention, like we always do, is make sure you're in our Facebook group, right? If you're not in our Facebook group, join our Facebook group. It currently has over 83,000 subscribers, and it's absolutely free to join. All our customers are here pretty much. Like, you can come in, you can see what other people are creating. You can get updates on our apps. We generally post like weekly webinars, like right on the top here. Like you can see I'm not showing my screen, right? I'll just show my screen. Okay, so join our Facebook group right here. You can see 83,000 people joined in right now. And we keep posting updates that we launch on a weekly basis. We announce our webinars here. There's a lot of customers who ask questions, who post their creations here, like what type of videos they are creating, like, what kind of content they're creating with the various different apps we have. Some users are even creating like, tune style videos with some of our applications and growing their YouTube channels as well. And many customers have already reported in this group on how they monetize their channels with like, kids content like this one. So we have shown that as well in our previous webinars as well. So if you're interested, you can go to our previous webinars in this YouTube channel and get all that information, right? Every week on Friday, we cover an interesting topic. We show you how to use the apps, how to make money with AI, and we come live. These are free sessions, by the way, free sessions for our customers who purchase their apps every week without any monthly fees or credits. All our apps are a one-time price, right? And most of the apps allow you to create unlimited videos without any monthly fees, by the way. And we are one of the only creators online who come online every week, speak to their customers, interact with their customers live, take suggestions, and improve our apps on a daily basis, right? So every week you'll see us coming in and like, discussing some new feature that we launched in one of our applications, how you can utilize that feature to make money in your own business and so on, right? So it's a really useful group. I recommend you go join our Facebook group. And by the way, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. And if you go to the live tab in our YouTube channel, you'll see that we have covered like, extensively about like these topics, how to create viral AI singing videos with your own face. That was last week, right? So we covered that. How to clone yourself and create AI videos. I covered that in extreme detail. Like how you can create viral AI videos, like all the new features in one of our Talking Photos app. I showed that. how to sing in your own voice, how to clone your voice. I've shown that, like how you can create AI books and publish it on Amazon. We have shown that. So we show you every week, like literally how you can utilize our applications and make money with them, how you can create AI websites and sell it to local businesses and clients. So these are all the most trending topics online. And if you're missing out on our weekly webinars, you're really missing out on a lot of useful content. So if you missed out on the previous webinars, go to our YouTube channel right here, and you can subscribe and watch the live webinars again. Like all of them are available to rewatch right now on our YouTube channel, right? So if you missed our previous webinars, you can watch it there. So first things first, let's get back to topic right now. So today's topic is all about how you can create hyper realistic AI influencer videos, right? So these can be animal style videos, these can be toon style videos, these can be object talking videos, like anything you can imagine, right? Like literally you see the animal talking videos, object talking videos. You can have anyone talk in any setting, instantly create videos that look beautiful, realistic, and mind-blowing, right? So let me just show you an example that I created with our app, right? So this app that I'm talking about today is going to be TalkingPhotos.ai. And here you will see that you can create human videos, 2D cartoon videos, fantasy and animal videos, replicate motion. You can replicate motion from any video. For example, I'll show you some examples right now, dancing videos and singing videos, right? So now you can create all these type of videos from inside one app, and there's no monthly fees, no credits, nothing like that. And if you check our competitor apps, like they only have one feature or two, right? Like some apps have singing videos, but they don't have replicate motion. They don't have the toon characters. They don't have fantasy characters. They don't have the object talking videos, but you have to pay a monthly fee. They have credits, right? So literally with TalkingPhotos.ai, you don't need any monthly fees or credits and get access to all these features. And the best part, you can create unlimited videos, right? With the one-time payment, okay? So that's the beauty of TalkingPhotos.ai. Now that you know the what's included in the app, now I'll just show you, today's topic is all about how to create AI influencer videos, right? So the first question that pops into your mind is, when I was creating this topic, that's the first question that popped into my mind as well. Okay, are these kind of videos actually getting any traction on social media and YouTube? Are they getting traction? Are they getting views? Are channels with AI influencers actually getting any subscribers, right? Can I monetize this kind of content? Like, can I really make money with this kind of content? That's a second question, okay? So let me just show you some examples. Then I will show you how to create these videos. So let's dive right into the examples right now. So I'm logged into Instagram right now. So I want you to watch these videos. Now, there is literally no excuse. You can take any mobile phone or any camera, literally record a video like this and change it to an AI avatar just like this. And I'll show you exactly how to do this inside Talking Photos app, right? So let's just watch this video. You can't hear the audio, but I just wanted to show you how the visuals are being copied right here. You see that? And this topic right now is trending online. It's literally some of the apps offering this are charging you an arm and a leg, literally $3 to $6 a video to create these kind of replicate motion style videos, right? With Talking Photos, you can create unlimited videos like this without any problem. You can have one reference video and literally change the actor to anything else, okay? So this is one example. Let's just go to some other example, just so you get an idea what's possible. Look at this guy right here. He's like some guy recording a video. Like this is the original video, but you can change the character to anything else, right? You see how beautiful that is? Like literally you can create mind-blowing, beautiful videos, tell your stories, get that viral reach on social media and so on with these kind of things, right? So here is another example. Literally, you can have this video, you can record it at your home, and you can make it into any character of your choice within seconds. No problem, okay? So that's one. So now, this is another example, by the way. You can just have a simple video recording and literally replicate it into any video. And those characters AI characters will literally copy your motion, copy your emotions, copy your eye blinks, and anything else, right? Okay. Now let's talk about like if these AI influencer videos are getting any traction, right? So here we have an account, which is like an AI influencer, and look at it, 95,000 followers, right? And if you look at the videos, I want you to watch the videos. Look at how many likes they have here. 2,118,000 likes and 1,000 comments, right? Like just look at how much traction this AI influencer is getting right here, okay? So let's watch one of the videos. You see, these are like simple motivational style videos that somebody is creating, like with like some simple message, right? You can even write the script with ChatGPT. Just give this image to TalkingPhotos.ai and give it the script, and it will create a beautiful video like this, right? So now we know that these kind of videos are really getting traction, right? Let's look at another channel, and I'll show you how you can make money with these kind of videos. That's the major point, right? Most of you here, okay, these videos are getting likes, so what do I do with these videos? Like I don't want to waste my time creating these kind of videos if I'm not going to make money with them, right? I'm going to show you the pro tip just now. Okay, but before we go to that, let's look at some other channels, just so I drill it into your brain that these kind of videos are getting traction, people are watching it, people are liking it, and people are making money with it. So any objection you have right now about AI, push it out of your head, because literally when AI came out, I was not a believer, right? I thought, okay, this is a trend, it's going to pass by. But the way AI is improving right now, like literally corporations, big billion-dollar companies are using AI in their business today to improve their business, right? So if you're missing out on this wave, you're really missing out. Before, to create videos like this, you needed a studio, you needed a model, you needed like a script, you needed like a film crew and all that kind of stuff. Now AI makes it literally within 5 minutes, you can create a video like this, and we're going to show you step by step how you can make this video, right? But I'm just going to show you some more examples so you become a believer in AI. And I don't want you to believe in AI because you purchase our apps or whatever. I just want you to believe in AI because there is potential. So you need to know that whatever time you're investing in creating those videos, those will convert into money, right? So here is one video we saw, right? How natural the eye blinks look, the lips. Like if I watch this video without knowing anything about AI, I would think this is a real person, right? So there's that. And let's look at this channel right here. This is an AI creator as well. Look at her videos right here. Looks absolutely real. Like and this person picks like a niche, like, you know, this can be an influencer motivational style video, this can be like Bible stories, or like, you know, relationship advice, news channels, finance related channels, literally anything. You can have this character speak anything. So it can be financial news, like what's happening in the stock market today. Like she can give a brief every day, and you can grow your channel with that, and maybe sell your memberships to your you know, financial channels or whatever. You can have them be a motivational channel, and then you can train people on how to create these kind of videos, right? So here you see they're posting on a daily basis, and they are getting views and likes as well, right? So this is an AI generated channel as well. And here is another example. Let's look at this example right here. So this is an AI generated channel as well. Let's look at one of her videos, right? So you see that looks super natural, super everything, and you see the likes, she's getting likes, she's getting comments and everything like that. Okay, now here's another channel, by the way. This is about relationship advice. In this one, instead of motivation, she's talking about relationship advice, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And she's getting likes and views and shares as well. Okay, so now that we know these AI channels are really killing it on social media, now we need to know how to create these kind of channels, right? Like how do we go about creating these channels, and how do we make money with these channels? Same thing, an AI influencer again, and she's getting likes and shares as well. Okay, so now that we have seen all these channels, let's see how they make money with these channels, right? Now, why do these AI creators like you and me create these kind of channels? Whenever we look at these kind of videos, right, that's what we need to think about. Like most people just look at this, oh, okay, this guy generated an AI video, like, okay, I watched it, so what now? How do they actually make money, right? So let me show you every single channel, and this is a pro tip, by the way. look at these channels, right here, not these channels, but like this AI influencer channels I'm talking about. You see, every day they're posting a video with the same character in different clothing, right? But it's like about a different motivational script or whatever. But here is the trick. You see this link right here? If you go to this link right here, you see she's selling like an AI course, like how to create these AI creators. She's selling like 0 to 50K growth blueprint. Like, how the prompts, what kind of prompts I'm using to create this AI avatar. Like, what's the secret sauce? Like, how I took my channel from like this to this or whatever. You see how she's selling like different types of how to create AI podcast style reels and so on. So people are creating these channels and either selling like information products, or they're promoting affiliate products. Like for example, like we have our affiliate programs too, right? For videoexpress.ai, talkingphotos.ai. If you go to Ponna.com right now, like you'll see all our products right here. This is our company website, right? Like you can see all our products right here, and you see this affiliate link right here. So you can go to each affiliate page, apply to become an affiliate, and get 30% commission on every sale. So every time somebody clicks on your link and purchases our products, you get a commission, right? So just like that, companies around the world are offering affiliate programs, and creators like this are using those affiliate programs to earn money. For example, right? Like if I created this channel, now, for example, that link we clicked, she's showing these ebooks or whatever she's selling for $28, $39, and whatever, order now, book now, and so on, right? I can really put my affiliate links. Let's say I'm creating these videos with TalkingPhotos.ai. I can say, okay, this is the process to create with TalkingPhotos.ai. I can put like a 5 to 10 minute video, and I can give my affiliate link to TalkingPhotos.ai, and I can earn commissions on those products. So these kind of influencers, that's exactly what they're doing. They're promoting affiliate products, or they're getting enough reach. What happens is on Instagram and TikTok and so on, if you get like these kind of followers, like 100,000 followers or whatever, companies will contact you. For example, like let's say I'm a clothing brand, right? I say, okay, this influencer is super hot right now. She has like 100,000 followers. Let me go and approach her so she can promote my product. So what if I am behind this channel? I'm going to take their product and I'm going to say, okay, many of you have been asking me how to create videos like these that I post on my Instagram channel every day. So I'm going to show you the exact process. I use TalkingPhotos.ai if I was sponsoring this channel, right? And people, companies and brands, they pay up to $500 to $1,000 a video based on the following that you have. So the more followers you have, the more money you can make promoting products, right? So not only are they selling their products, they're also promoting products, clothing brands, pendants, or whatever the case is, right? They can promote different products and make money with those products as well. So there's multiple different opportunities and advantages to creating AI channels like this one. Okay, now we saw this link and we went to this link and we saw what she's doing here, right? Same thing here. Let's go to the other channel right here. So this is another creator. Now you see she has a link as well. And you see she's saying made with Higgsfield.ai. Now you can advertise in your own channels. If you created an AI channel like this, you can say, I created this channel with TalkingPhotos.ai. So every time somebody clicks on your link and purchases TalkingPhotos.ai, you get 30% commission of the sale, right? So you can put affiliate links, for example, or you can put links like this, which take them to something else. You see how this person is selling similar type of content that the other person was selling? Simple ebooks or like a 5 to 10 minute video on how to create like AI, how to launch your AI business, how to launch AI podcast. You see how much she's charging here? Literally $277, $117, $147, and so on. So you can sell info products, you can promote affiliate products, and make money with these channels. So the ultimate goal of this creator right here, why they are posting on a daily basis, is to grow the followers. So the more followers you have, the more money you can demand to promote different brands. And there are different websites online, like there are marketplaces for content creators, right? So you can go create your profile on those websites. You can do a Google search on those websites. You can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, okay, I have a social media account on Instagram with 100,000 followers. What are some websites I can go list my profile where companies and brands can approach me to pay money? So there's so many different websites. That will be a topic for another day. We'll cover those websites if you want to. But you can ask ChatGPT or do your research on Google to get those websites. But you can post these kind of AI generated channels on those websites. And literally with these followers, brands will approach you saying, come promote my pendant, for example, customized necklaces or whatever, right? If I was selling these necklaces, I can ask this girl, come and can you wear this necklace? Can you have this avatar wear this necklace and promote my brand? So this girl will say, oh, today I'm wearing like this customized necklace that you can give as a gift to your, whoever, your loved ones. And to create these kind of pendants, you can go to so-and-so website. For just creating this video, that brand will pay me up to $500, depends on how many followers you have, right? Or $1,000 to make that specific video. So that's the beauty of creating AI channels. It can be motivational content, religious content, anything, relationship advice, financial, news events, or anything like that. So I recommend right now you go ahead and you create these kind of channels if you really want to grow and make money with AI as well, right? So same thing here. This is an AI generated channel as well, right? Look at this. She has a link as well right here. So every channel has a pretty similar blueprint. Like, did you see the trend right here? That's what I wanted to show you. They all follow a similar trend where they're selling a blueprint. Like, okay, how did I create this AI avatar? How did I get these followers? You see 129,000 followers this person has right here. So literally for 129,000 followers, if you go to those websites which I'm talking about, which are marketplaces for these channels, companies are going to pay you a huge amount for each video you create for them, right? So you can literally make money that way, right? So you can sell blueprints as well, like these channels are doing. So I'm just showing you multiple examples. So we know that it's not just a one-hit wonder, right? So you might think, okay, this guy's showing me one AI channel, and it's showing me, okay, this person put a link here and selling this ebook here for 27 bucks or whatever, right? So how does it matter? Here I'm showing you not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but multiple different examples where people are doing similar strategies. So you can do the same, right? So same thing here. This is a different AI channel as well. You see she has a link here as well. So everyone has some type of link, and they're mentioning different affiliate products as well. For example, this video right here, right? I want you to watch this. So this guy is creating an AI video where he's showing how he created different avatars from his single video, which is replicate motion that's available in TalkingPhotos.ai. If I go back to TalkingPhotos.ai right here, you see this replicate motion feature. It does exactly the same thing I'm showing you right here, where one character can become multiple different characters, right? For example, like this, I can upload my video and I can create all these different styles of AI videos. Now you see what he did here in the description, right? So he's saying, I created this using Hicksfield.ai. So he's promoting an AI product, or these people sponsored this guy. So since they sponsored him and he created a video on them, they paid him money for this particular video to show their app, right? So once you grow your AI channel, brands like this will pay you money to make videos for their products as well. And you can earn commissions for those products as well. Okay, so that's the beauty of it. So you can create AI videos starting today and start making money. And once you grow your following, which we have seen many channels growing their following, just posting AI models. Now you can do that and you can earn money as well. Affiliate product, you can sell affiliate products as well and earn a commission as well, right? So now with TalkingPhotos.ai, let me go back here. You see, I created multiple different videos here, right? So it says replicate motion version 3, right? So when I go to create video, you can click on this replicate motion tab, and we're going to go step by step to show you how you do this, right? but I created multiple different videos. Let me just show you some examples so you get an idea of what you can create inside TalkingPhotos.ai. And then we'll go in and we'll see step by step how to create those videos. You can see here I created a toon version of myself, and I created a Spanish video of me talking in my toon avatar, right? And if you see here I created like this girl, which is like an influencer style video. Just look at this video, right? I created it inside the app using the human feature. As you can see right here, create video, human video right here. I want you to pay attention to how realistic she looks. I'm going to show you this example live right now, and tell me if this doesn't look similar to these examples that you saw on Instagram, like these examples. I would say that it's even better or similar to the examples that I showed you right here. So let's play that video that I created inside TalkingPhotos.ai. I created it right here in my account, right? Let me show you that video.
¿Y si pudieras crear vídeos ilimitados, sin tener que grabar otra vez? Con la nueva actualización Talking Photos 3.5, puedes convertir una sola foto en un gemelo digital.
Want to make your character sing? Turn photos into singing videos in any language with perfect lip sync and natural movement. Upload your audio and watch it perform like you hired a real talent. And for the first time ever, your character can now play musical instruments like...
You see that, right? Literally the lips are moving, her hair is moving, her earrings are moving. Everything feels supernatural. Her eye blinks, her lip sync. Literally look at the earrings, right? This was not possible literally 2 months ago. But now AI looks super natural and super incredible. So literally inside Talking Photos, you can give this photo right here and make that character speak any language, deliver any message, just like these channels are doing right here and getting thousands of views, thousands of likes. You can do the same inside Talking Photos using that human feature, right? So let's see some other humans, right? Let's say I want to create my own clone talking in different languages. So let's see some examples of myself.
What if you could create unlimited videos using your AI twin without filming again? With the new Talking, क्या हो अगर आप बिना दोबारा शूट किए अनलिमिटेड वीडियो बना सकें? नए Talking Photos 3 पपटट के साथ आप What if you could create unlimited videos using your AI twin without filming again? With the क्या हो अगर आप बिना दोबारा शूट किए अनलिमिटेड वीडियो बना सकें? नए Talking Photos 3 पपटट What if you could create unlimited videos using your AI twin without filming again? With the new Talking Photos, what if you could create unlimited videos using your AI twin?
So literally this avatar can be yourself. It can literally, you can upload a selfie photo of yourself if you want to become an AI avatar yourself and create professional videos just like this with your own face as well. So that's the beauty of it, right? Now, third-party apps. Let's look at third-party apps, right? Let's look at their pricing. So some creators are creating with Hicksfield.ai, right? Let's look at this. $39 a month, $9 a month, only 2 videos. You can create very limited videos with limited features, monthly charge, $39 a month, $199 a month. Hicksfield.ai, which most influencers are advertising, right? Let's go to Runway ML, another competitor that people are advertising. Talking Photos can literally do whatever these apps are doing, right? And here, if you look at it, $12, $28, $76, and you see they have credits here. These credits, literally, you see they say 2,000 credits per month. And the worst part of this all, I will tell you with these apps, I have used them myself. If you create a video, let's say you created a video, right? Let's say you screwed up one word in your script. Okay, I had a spelling error or I had a mistake in my script or whatever. They're going to charge you those credits regardless. It doesn't matter if you have an error in the video didn't turn out the way you wanted it, whatever the case is, right? If you don't like the video, they're not going to refund you the credits. They're going to charge you those credits and your credits are going to run out. So once these credits run out, you literally have to wait until next month or buy extra credits from them to make other videos, right? Now let's look at TalkingPhotos.ai. Literally no monthly fees. You can create like human talking videos right here. You see, like all these toon style videos, whatever the case is, object talking videos. Like you can literally make any object talk right here. You see those examples? You can go to TalkingPhotos.ai yourself and see those video examples, right? You can make animals talk right here. Okay. Dancing videos. You can literally make any photo dance. Okay. You can make any photo sing and play musical instruments as well, by the way. AI can now play guitar, they can play a violin and all that kind of stuff. So literally all these features, you get it for a one-time price, under $100. It's $97 for TalkingPhotos.ai. You see the pricing here, one-time price, no monthly fees, and you can create unlimited videos, and you get all these features advertised. Okay. No monthly fees, no credits, like our competitors are charging here. They're putting credits. It becomes too complicated. You don't like a video, you don't like your script. Too bad. Wait until next month or buy extra credits, right? With Talking Photos, create unlimited videos. Even if you don't like some result, you can create videos again. You don't have to worry about credits or monthly fees and so on. So now, let's look at animal videos, right? Now, here we advertised fantasy characters and animal videos. Let me show you some examples of those.
If you can upload an image, you can now make any character, fantasy, animal, human, object, or toon character, sing, talk, and dance with
You see that, right? Now, let's look at these kind of...
Hey there, I am Pogo the Panda. Talking Photos.ai makes it easy to bring animals like me to life.
I am Benny the Bunny, and yes, I talk now. With Talking Photos.ai, you can...
Hello, I am Felix the Fox. Clever idea.
So literally you can have humans, you can have animals talk, and now let's look at some objects talking, right? Now, before I go to objects talking, let's look at some examples right here. So if I go into the search tab, AI objects. Okay, so if you search on Instagram and TikTok and so on, like these kind of videos are going super viral. Now let's look at these views, 125,000 views, 1,000 comments, like a ginger talking, like you see the ginger is talking right here. Like these kind of videos getting views, like here is a cell phone talking, right? You see that? Those are getting views and likes and shares. Look at this. Now you can create similar style of videos with TalkingPhotos.ai. Let's look at some examples, right?
Hi there. I am the paper towel roll you reach for when things get messy. But now, I can do more than clean up.
Whoa, I did not expect to be talking older, but here we are. With Talking Photos.ai, any object image...
What is up? I am the bun. Soft, toasted, and finally heard. Talking Photos.ai makes it easy to turn
Hi, I am the sponge. I have seen things, but now, I can talk about them.
Hi, I'm an apple. Small, simple, and packed with goodness.
See that? So literally these kind of videos you can make in seconds, like literally seconds, right? So the other thing I wanted to show you, which is very interesting, motion feature, like right here. Like if you click on create video, you see this replicate motion feature, right? Like this, right? So let's see how this feature works. Let's look at some examples and let's see how we can recreate any viral video that you see on social media, and you can replicate it with your own face or an AI generated character. So let's go to TikTok right here, right? So I just searched for AI generated videos. So here you'll see like different AI generated videos that I got. Okay. Now, if I go to this video right here, you see TikTok right here labels it as AI generated content. You see? AI generated content. And AI generated content, by the way, is not copyrightable. So literally you can use these AI generated videos to replicate them and recreate them. Like you see these videos, right? Like these cannot be copyrighted. So only this character I would avoid using, because this whole channel was built on this character, right? So you can literally bring in this video, change the character and recreate it with a new character, but the same audio, the same script and stuff. And you can even change the voice of this person, right? So let's see some examples right here. So if I go here, let me go to this example. So this girl is talking in the car.
I'm an AI avatar. My name is Asia, and everything you're seeing was created with AI. The best part about this: no filming, no recording, just smart tools.
So AI generated content, there's a label. So literally I took this video. Let's see the result I got with this video. I used the replicate motion feature inside Talking Photos to create these.
As you guys can tell, I'm not real. I am an AI avatar. My name is Asia. You can see it on my neck.
I'm here to show you guys the capabilities of what AI can do. AI is growing every day, and
The people who learn to use it now are the ones who win later. Follow me and I'll show you exactly how to start.
Isn't that cool? Now let's look at another example, right? So I took this video, I downloaded it from TikTok. You can literally go to Google and search for TikTok video downloader, and it's going to give you a tool. And this is AI generated as well. So literally there's no copyright on it, but I don't want to use this exact same character. I want to change the character, and maybe I want to change the voice as well, but keep the content similar because this video got like 18,000 likes, right? So I really like this video and I want to recreate it for my own channel with my own character and with my own voice. So let's see how I did that.
do you think I'm real? But I've been generated by AI. Want to know how? Write how in the comments.
So literally this same video, I took it, uploaded it to TalkingPhotos.ai, and I uploaded my own photo, and it's going to create a video like this.
Do you think I'm real? But I've been generated by AI. Want to know how? Write how in the comments.
So in the same way, I found another video clip on TikTok. So just to show you another example.
Honestly, being ready is what people say when they want the outcome without the process. It's like waiting to be fit before you go to the gym. That logic.
No sense, but people still live by it. You don't start.
So you see that, right? It can be a human. It can be also an animal character you can create inside Talking Photos. It doesn't have to be a human. So even if you have an animal character, it's going to replicate the motion of the original.
Honestly, being ready is what people say when they want the outcome without the process. It's like waiting to be fit before you.
You see that, right? That's so beautiful. So literally here, if I go into replicate motion feature right here, I say like 3.5. I want the speaking version. So I select the aspect ratio, and I can either use previous characters or I can create a new character right here. So if I go, I can use directly from library if I want to. I can go and I can select an image directly from library. By the way, we're just going to show you the step-by-step process. You'll literally select any avatar from image from right here, and you can use that as your base character, right? So I'm going to say analyzing the image. Just a note that it has to be in the same dimensions that you selected right here. So the image, if you want to use it directly from library, it has to be in the same dimensions, or you can just type in a text here, like a female, 20-year-old, like, brunette woman, facing straight, whatever, wearing a dress, wearing jeans, like, whatever you want to post, and choose motion. Here is where you select replicate, right? And you choose the video that you want to upload, the original video. So let's look at some examples. You see the example I showed you, right? So here is an example I downloaded from online somewhere, right? This is the original video. So I can select this, and I want to copy this video to this particular person right here. And here is what the result I got.
Honestly, being ready is what people say when they want the outcome without the process. It's like waiting to be fit before you go to the gym. That logic.
No sense.
So literally the possibilities are truly endless. From inside one app, without paying any monthly fees, without any credits, you can literally create all these different styles of videos. And dare I say, like trending videos on TikTok, you can literally bring them in and replicate them. You can create from scratch if you want. You can have your own unique model, create your own AI influencer channels like this, get your followers, and then you can sell your own courses, promote affiliate products, and do all that. So there's so many different opportunities available inside TalkingPhotos.ai, and you only pay once, right? Like you literally pay $97 and create unlimited videos forever. So you don't have to worry about, like, let's say you go for Hicksfield, right? You don't have to worry about these credits running out. You see how they say 600 credits here, 200 credits here? Like these are going to run out literally with 2 to 3, 4, 5 videos you create, right? Like with Talking Photos, you don't have to worry about anything like that. There's no monthly fees, no credits. Same with Runway ML and other products out there. Credits, again, monthly fees. So if you want to create AI influencer channels like this that are really trending online right now, really making money online right now, TalkingPhotos.ai is the perfect solution. And I'll show you one last thing before I leave it to Ali, where he's going to take you step by step. One last thing I'm going to mention, right? So let's go into this animals tab right here. Let's say I want to create an animal style video, right? So I select the high quality version right here. I select the dimension and I say create, right? In every other app out there, you have to give it the perfect image. You have to give it the perfect prompt to generate like a perfect video, right? With TalkingPhotos.ai, we took customer feedback and we know not everyone is an expert. So what we did here, look at this. I selected the animal category right here to create an animal style video. I just typed in a lion. Let's say I want to create a video with a lion character, right? I click generate. TalkingPhotos.ai is going to automatically create the perfect lion image that I can use to create a talking video with. You don't have to find a prompt. You don't need any complicated prompts or a complicated image. And if you like this image and you want to reuse it in the future, you can download it right here with this download icon. And once I download it, next time I'm creating a video, I can just say choose from media library, the consistent character. I can upload the same image and it's going to create the same character again and again. Okay. So let's say I don't like this character, right? I click regenerate. You see, it's as simple as that. Just one word will give you the perfect image for you to create a video with like animal style characters, right? You can even have your own animal character. Let's say you have an animal character like this for your channel. Like for example, like you see ape right here, you see an alien right here, you see the monkey right here that I showed you. You can select an image. If you already have an image, you can select that image and create a video with that. Let's look at this example, right? This particular guy.
If you can upload an image, you can now make any character, fantasy, animal, human, object, or toon character, sing, talk, and dance with perfect lip sync in all languages.
You see that? So you can either create a character by just typing a lion, rabbit, or whatever, upload your own image if you want to in that specific dimension that you selected, or reuse that character again by uploading it in consistent characters so you can create multiple different videos, right? Same thing with the fantasy tab right here. If I use the drop down and select fantasy, let's say I want to create a bottle, right? Let's say regenerate right here. So it's automatically, I just typed in a bottle and it's automatically going to enhance my prompt and it's going to create a beautiful image that I can use to create a talking video. You see how that bottle has mouth, face, eyes and stuff? With Higgsfield or with Kling or with any other app out there, you realistically, it's not going to create this kind of image unless you give this prompt to it. Here, you don't have to do any prompt. Like let's say cell phone, right? So I click regenerate right here. It's going to automatically configure everything. It's going to automatically create that perfect image that you can use to create a video. And here you see that, right? Automatically enhance my image prompt. I didn't even enhance my image prompt and created this image for me. Let's say automatically enhance my prompt, right? Let's click regenerate. You see how it's automatically goes in and does this work for you where you don't have to go into ChatGPT or any other AI app to create these prompts. It automatically does that for you. So you see, it enhanced my prompt. Let's say I don't like this image, right? Regenerate as many times as you want. No other app in the market gives you the feature to regenerate your images until you're satisfied. And Talking Photos is the only app in the market where you can keep regenerating this image. You can literally go into this prompt and you say, I don't like the yellow color, right? You can even go and change the color scheme. You can change the background. It gives you the entire prompt that you can edit and create the image that is suitable for you, right? Let's say a banana. Okay. So it's going to create anything that you desire. It can be an animal. It can be a fantasy character. It can be an object talking. And you can create beautiful videos like this. And by the way, you see that banana right there. So you can create. And these kind of videos are going super viral right now. like where you can create health niche, right? You can say eating one banana a day has these health benefits or whatever, and you can have the banana narrate that. Tomorrow you can create a video like, hey, I'm an apple, and by eating me, you can have all these health benefits, right? Just like I created right here. Let me show you some.
Hi, I'm an apple. Small, simple, and packed with goodness.
Hey, I'm soap. Yes, that's soap. I clean hands.
Hi there, I'm potato. Yep, just a regular potato, or at least I was.
Hey, it's me, egg. Yeah, I'm cracked. But listen, I'm not broken. I'm opening. This little
Hey friend, Milkbox here. I know mornings can feel heavy. Too many thoughts, too little time.
You know the best part about all this? All the examples that I'm showing you are using text-to-speech voices, right? So here, if you come to the next step right here, you can see all the text-to-speech voices. There's so many different languages. There's so many different voices. You can select the emotion and all that. And if you have clone voice, literally you can bring in a voice from clone voice as well. And there's video recording, import audio, and all that kind of cool stuff. So you can literally have your own voice and record it and transfer that voice to the avatar, right? Now, some people were asking me if you can create kids videos in like kids voice, right? Like that's one of the most demanded feature that we have. Let's look at this example right here.
Hi everyone, I'm so happy you're here at my birthday party. Look at all the balloons and pretty lights. Hi, I'm at the park, and this swing is my favorite. When I go up,
so that voice that avatar is using is also an AI generated voice, right? So it's I think Ava voice right here, one of these Ava voices, which is a kid's voice. So you can go in and you can create these kid style videos yourself, you know, and have that kids voiceover with text to speech. You see how beautiful the voices were, right? That I used in these examples. All of the video examples that I showed used one of the voices that's available inside the app. And it can be any language too, by the way. So it doesn't have to be in English.
¿Y si pudieras crear vídeos ilimitados, sin tener que grabar otra vez? Con la nueva actualización TalkingPhotos 3.
And someone else was asking me, like, you know, baby style videos in a podcast setting, they're going viral. Can you create those? Absolutely. Look at this.
what if you could create unlimited videos without ever filming again? With the new Talking Photos 3.5 update, you can turn a single photo into a lifelike AI twin that speaks, moves, and performs naturally on camera.
How did I create this video, right? So literally, I go in human video right here. I go and I select one of these options that I want. I select the dimension, create new character, and directly from library, if I have a baby image, I can just upload that into the thing right here. So if you see, I already pre-generated the baby image and select that baby image. You can, by the way, make these images inside TalkingPhotos.ai, or you can make it into ChatGPT and bring it here. It's up to you totally. So I just select that image and I can use that image to create that video, right? So I select the baby image right here. I go in and I select a voice, and then I can create a video with that, right? So it's as simple as that. Like literally within 5 minutes, I can make these style of videos where the influencers are talking and getting thousands of views, likes, and shares. And then you can start making money with them. And similar in YouTube as well, right? Like if you check the YouTube example right here, where is that? So any YouTube example, like you see the singing videos right here, example, right? 2.1 million views, 9 million views. You see, literally a girl singing right here, and it has like literally so many views, like 2 million plus views, right? So you can create these kind of videos as well, the singing style videos with TalkingPhotos.ai using the singing feature right here. Okay, so now that we have covered all these features, we have seen all those examples and so on. One last thing that I forgot to mention is the dancing videos, right? So if I go and I search for AI dance, let's see. So you'll see tons of videos that are getting like massive views. Look at that, 69,000 likes, 849,000 likes right here. AI generated dance video. You see, it's written AI video right here. Okay, it's funny, right? How much they're getting, how many views they're getting. It's mind blowing. So look at some dance videos I created here. So literally, how do you create dance videos inside TalkingPhotos.ai, right? I'll do a brief overview so you just get an idea. So you select the dancing here, and then you can generate a character in the next step, generate a new character. You follow the same process that I showed you. You enter a prompt, or you select yourself in the consistent character. You can upload your own face. For example, if I go in here and I can select this photo of myself. For example, I want to be in the video, right? I want me to be in the video dancing, right? So I select like a simple photo, clean photo like this about myself. I click generate. You see that it's going to take a second and it's going to recreate this video, an image of me. So the AI can use that to create a dance video, right? So you can do that. You can use your own image, or you can generate an image with a prompt as well. And then in the next step, you can select the dance moves. You can select the dance moves, or you can upload a reference photo. You can even use this, by the way, the replicate motion. If you find an AI generated dance video like this that you want to recreate, you can use this as the reference photo. Once again, go to Google, search for Instagram video downloader. You can literally take this URL right here, paste it into that Instagram downloader, and you can replicate this video and post it onto your own channel with a new avatar and a new audio as well, right? So the options are pretty much endless. Where is that tab where I created? I think I accidentally closed that, but you get the idea, right? So you can realistically go in and create AI generated dance videos, talking videos, animal videos, fantasy videos, AI influencer style videos, just like these, and start creating your own channel that's going to grow every day. And brands are going to approach you, or you can sell your own content to start making money with those. Okay, now that I have covered the possibilities, Ali here is going to go in and show you some specific examples on how you can create some of these examples inside the app, the prompts, and the entire process step by step. So I'll pass it on to Ali now so he can take over and he can show the entire process step by step.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to get my screen up. Thank you to Sid for that. Hopefully you can now see there's quite a lot of capabilities when it comes to Talking Photos AI. So it's not just restricted to one type or particular style. It depends on when you fully understand there's so much that you can cover, then it becomes a lot easier, isn't it? Depending on what you're trying to create. So hello, everybody. Welcome. If you're still with me and you're ready now, so we can go through some good examples. Hopefully, I can show you some cool stuff that I was testing out. I think you might actually enjoy it, especially many of you do have more than one app like Video Express, Talking Photos AI. Okay, so let me know in the chat box. Just lift up, put a comment down, say yeah, let's ready to go. And if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're enjoying the stream so far and you've got access to Talking Photos AI, then smash that like button, and then we're gonna set off to the next one. Okay. First and foremost, there is a workflow sheet that I'm going to be running off, and I think it'll be a nice little guide that many of you can share. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the link ready for you right now, and make sure that you have access to this. And this will be available at the end of the session as well. We'll put it in the description box of YouTube. But what I will do for you guys and girls right now is let me put this into the chat box as we're speaking. Okay. So there we go. And that will also be added on YouTube. So with this, as I scroll down, so I'm going to show you examples, and then we will run through some live demonstrations. So here's a number of different examples you can actually create yourself. So what we wanted to do is put a number of prompts together so you can see the visual imagery as well, the image scene prompts of the different subjects or characters. And down below, you'll see these are the prompts in question. Okay, now with Talking Photos AI, and one of the capabilities that Sid mentioned is that sometimes you don't even need to write a full-on prompt. Okay, that you had to, well, where many users had to do it. Now with Talking Photos, which I'll show you, if you are going to put or create characters, you can put that one term, and the AI will expand the prompt and create you, an advanced level prompt for you. But here's some that you can actually use off the get-go if you wanted to. Again, you can see the different levels: human, animal, fantasy, alien. We've got Pixar style, 3D. Objects, whether it's a donut, talking egg, a sponge where it looks like a sponge and it is a sponge. We've got mobile phone, photography, monitors. And another key thing I want to mention is that some of these prompts, what you can do, you can make realistic images. As an example, you could create a mobile phone and give it that realistic feel behind it. And I'll explain why. Because let's say there's Artistly. So many of you will have Artistly. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool? One of the things that you can do if you're creating an influencer that's promoting products or services, could be promoting those services, or like a product, like a phone, maybe, at a workshop, a phone, a tire, etc., etc. So there were some good experiments, maybe a battery, for vehicle, having a spark plug. Imagine spark plugs explaining to you what type of spark plug it is, why you need it in your car, So these were some really good experiments. And you could just imagine, as an influencer, if you are promoting products or services, like Sid mentioned, especially when it comes to Instagram, a lot of the key things, what people are doing is when they create these videos, it's to build an audience, and with that audience, they're going to capture views, grab attention, and with that follower list, what they are going to do is they're then going to transfer that into money. Okay, they're going to monetize it. And that's what majority of people do. They're just generating content. And especially with a lot of these platforms now, if you're able to consistently post content on a daily basis, then the algorithm would be more likely to push your content because it understands you're someone that keeps posting content. So that's how the algorithm works. Now, with something like Talking Photos AI, you have that capability of spending one day and churning out a serious load of videos. So you don't have to worry about spending every day or 1-2 days worth of planning. Because even me personally, back in the day, if I was creating a video, I would spend probably a couple of days, trying to work out how many videos I need to create, what are the subjects going to be, what I'm going to be talking about. Things have changed now, okay, when it comes to content creation. And let me show you this example, okay, before we jump in the step-by-step. So here's an AI video right here. And you're probably thinking, how do I recreate this? And the cool thing is, many of you, if you have Talking Photos AI, I'm going to just slightly mention some other apps. You may have them like Artistly or Video Express. However, you can take a screenshot of this, okay? Or you can actually right-click as well, and you can save the image. Okay. Now for this, I went into Artistly. I go to Create from Prompt, and we have Mirror Magic. Now with Mirror Magic, I can drag and drop the image, and it will give me the prompt for the female in question. So I can model what's already out there that I know has got higher level of views, that I know is doing really well. And guess what? I can leverage what's already out there. I don't need to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. Now, with that, then I can upload it to Talking Photos. I can have my own script, and we're off. That's it. And this character that I got here, let's have a look. This is my version of the character that came out. Obviously, you don't want to have the same one, but you can have something similar. Check this out. I've got some different versions, but I think that's pretty good, right? And if we compare it with that one there, okay? And you can have different versions to choose from. I've got a number of different versions, whether you want different ethnicities, different skin colors, backgrounds, whatever it may be, you can customize it. It's completely up to you. But that was a really cool way of you capturing and getting images and prompts based off what you're already seeing out there online that are doing really well. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just like a number of different videos. Here we've got some trends which we'll go through in a minute. You can just take the screenshots and you can model them, or even very quickly, I'll mention this. You can take the URL, okay? You copy the link, and we've got a number of different sites on Google where you can just download a TikTok video or Instagram video or YouTube video, and you simply paste it in there, and you can download, and it'll give you the file. Okay, so I wanted to quickly cover that early on, so it makes sense later on when we go through it. So it's very easy for you to model what's already out there: dancing videos, speaking video, podcast videos, any kind of influential videos that you see out there, product services, any kind of training tutorial. It doesn't matter. We can now replicate and model that using the power of Talking Photos AI, more specifically replicate motion. So let's go through and start the first process of this. Okay, let's start with the first part of the workflow. As an example, some of you, as you can, here's one of the females there. So some of you are going to straight away probably laugh and think, why is there a pile of poo on the screen? So this is what it's about. Sometimes you can have a comical viral influence. It doesn't matter. It can be an object, a person, any kind of, anything that you can muster up with a fantasy animal, a baby. It doesn't matter. But I thought, just to capture your attention, just make some of you smile, we can have some chocolate ice cream on the screen. So what you're going to see here, the reason I've put this together is just to give you some idea. When it comes to the prompt, we're going to keep this nice and simple instead of having it long. That's the traditional way of doing it. Instead, we can now automatically enhance the prompt, right? So you can have it really, really simple. Have one word. You don't necessarily have to have it on this on this application. We can do that throughout, and it will already automatically extend it for you. Okay. Next, you're going to see when we're creating a character. So when you're creating the influencer, this is the key thing to avoid any kind of confusion. When you're creating your influencer, okay, we've got multiple platforms you can create your influencer from. So first, you have an idea in mind. Even if you're doing this for the first time, don't overcomplicate, because I saw messages where there's so many bells and whistles and there's so many features, or what do I do? It becomes overwhelming. Forget all of that. Right now, your job is, if you haven't done this or you haven't tested it out yet or created something, just go create anything for the sake of creating it, so you understand the processes, because then it becomes much easier thereon after really fine-tuning your agenda, or what kind of content you want to create, or what channel you want to create. Don't overcomplicate it. Your objective here is to leverage the applications that you have, create content, and then monetize it. That's it. Don't get too attached to the process of trying to think, let me really do something I'm going to really enjoy and love. Forget about that right now. There's a lot of people do that. And yes, you can do it. No one's saying don't do that. Right now, just create one video project and get it out there, understand the process, and then you can model what's already working. Okay, so here's a couple of things that you can use. So your base character, okay, that's the main subject or your influencer that you can create. Use it using Artistly. Video Express if you have it, and I'll show you another way. So you've got all these different apps. And then also, yes, you have Talking Photos AI also to create your character. Okay, the reason I've mentioned this, because when it comes to Artistly and even Video Express, you can actually, you've got integration possibilities. So with Talking Photos AI, here we have something called import from Artistly, and this will allow you actually to bring your images across very, very easily. And some of the images are much higher quality. That's what it's designed for, Artistly, to give you a higher level of images, okay, when it comes to the quality. Not to say Talking Photos is not high quality, but Artistly will really elevate your results that you're going to get. Now, having said that, let's go down here. Okay, so next, the reason I've mentioned Video Express is because I thought with Talking Photos AI, you can actually have images, right? So you can have Talking Photos, amazing lip sync, facial expressions. It is really being tailored to make a high level of output when it comes to lip sync. Okay, your videos are going to be amazing when it comes to lip sync. How about if you could take that same character with the level of lip sync and link it with Video Express and have your character moving and having those movements and motions. Okay, so you're not just static in terms of a talking photo like this. So let's have a look. Okay, so let's just say, look, if I saw my character here, look, I call it the Great Escape. Okay, there are going to be 3 different clips I've created. Okay, you're going to see 3 different clips, and remember, we're going for the viral aspect. Remember, professionalism. You can do this for any industry, different categories. Doesn't have to just be this. I thought it'd be interesting for the viral aspect of it. As you go through the document, what you're going to see a reference image. So what I've done for you, because I think this might make it easier, but you don't have to do this. I thought as an example, if you do this, it may make your experience a little bit more easier, so you're not overwhelmed. Let me just slightly zoom out. So the reference image is always going to be the main subject in your video. So if you want to make one video, then it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. However, if you create a reference image of your main subject, that subject can become consistent in all your other videos, in your brand. You can create a series, and it can be someone that's ongoing in your channel, i.e., what we've seen on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts. It can be a character. You can repurpose it. It can be a woman, an object. It doesn't male, female, business person. As you've seen from these images above, any one of them could be your ongoing subject in all of your videos that you create. Okay. Heck, you could even be your own influencer if you wanted to. You can take your own face, because I saw a lot of messages. Can I become my own influencer? Why can't you? Sometimes that's what it becomes, isn't it? You can become your own brand. You can become your own influencer. If you create enough content out there and you get enough traction, build up an audience, not only can you monetize it and make money through the views, you can promote products and generate through commissions, but brand, you essentially where the real money is through brand deals. So then if you're creating a channel that's selling clothing, you could become a female influencer, right? Then you would have brand deals from companies that will pay you a certain amount, retainer fees every single month. They'll pay you a certain amount for sponsorship, and they will even give you free products and things like that, whether it's technology, maybe gardening, sports, health, wellness, all of that good stuff, right? But it has to start somewhere. Even you got maybe if you got a child, you could create a channel based on your child, right? Where they could become the star of their own show, and they don't even have to be on camera. Okay, you could just replicate them and clone them essentially. So as we go down, to make this easy, you can see part 1, part 2, part 3. Now the reason why you may see we have an image scene prompt, and you may say, why have I got a video action prompt? So we can take our character, whatever it may be, we take the initial character and we create the image prompt of where we want that character to be. The location, the background. It's a static image. Okay. Now for this, we can put this image in Talking Photos AI, and it will be speaking. And in order to speak, we have a part of a script. So you can write any script. Again, with a product, if you have a product or service, it could be a script selling what it is that you have in mind. So think of it kind of like, have fun with it, but it could be a business as well, what you're building a channel. Now, where the video action prompt comes in, this is optional. You don't have to do this. Some of you may have Video Express, some of you may not have Video Express. But if you do want to go check it out, just click the logo and it'll take you to the link, and you can go check out some of the examples on there. However, having said that, with the video action prompt, wouldn't it be cool, I thought, if I could create a video, essentially, we have our static Talking Photos, right? So I've got those renders here, and this is 3-part series. So part 1, part 2, and part 3, you see the escape and freedom, okay? There's 3 parts to this, and it's all in there. I'm not going to go through that, but they were all created. You got part 2 here, part 3, and you got obviously part 1 on page 2, part 1, part 2, part 3, and here's the final version. Okay, very short video and easy. It's called The Great Escape, and these have been merged. Okay, so don't worry. Many of you asking, how do we come up with the prompt? That's not a problem. I'm going to walk you through. Before I walk you through, I'm going to explain exactly the project we're working on, how we actually built this. So what I'll do, I'll show you very quickly. This is just the base version. Okay, these are 3 elements made in Talking Photos AI. So what I want you to take away from this is that this character here can be replaced with any character. Any characters that you've seen on the top of the sheet, promote any product services. It could be for entertainment, education. It does not matter. Any of these characters, and remember, these are just a small handful. These are just some of the ones that I just churned out. I thought it'd be fun. But any of those characters could be in your story, and it depends on what you want this story to be. So let's have a quick look at what this this snippet looks like with the audio.
I know what you are thinking. Yay, I'm a poo. And in about 3 seconds, I'm getting flushed. But not today. I'm done being treated like I don't matter. So I ran. Because out here, I'm not just something to flush away. I'm something people remember.
Okay, very simple. You get it. You can have a laugh about it as well, but it's quite serious at the same time. Why do I say that? Because of the capabilities of using this, using professionals, podcasts, and education, etc., etc. Now, before we start going through this step by step, so I just want a demonstration, the output of what we got. Let's jump over to Video Express. Now, with Video Express, if I go to open, here's the Great Escape. Okay. Now, these files are all made, and you're probably thinking, okay, what does that mean? So what I was able to do, we can take these files right here. We can download every single video Okay, there are 3 parts to this story. You can make as many parts to this story. You got an option. If you want to keep this simple, just use Talking Photos AI. You can do so. So when you create your stories, which I'm going to show you, so don't panic, we have the capabilities of merge videos. So each part of videos that you create, okay, and you can see I've titled it just to make sure I don't lose them, part 1. And then we've got part 2. And then we've got part number 3. That's it. So you can do this, and you can do this. I think it's got a 5-minute limit, and you can create as many 5-minute videos as you want. You can make it unlimited. But this is like a series of videos. I only put 3 parts. You can put more than this, and that's it. So you can make different segments, different clips of the video or different parts, and then you can put them together and merge them into one video. Now, these are just static talking videos. So what we want to do, I thought it would be interesting. We can take this one step further and add motions to the videos, okay? So it gives a little bit of flexibility. You can, obviously, this was just something I just quickly put together, but you get the idea of how you can take this even further. Okay, and also with Video Express as well, you can add audio, but we're talking Photos AI. It's got perfect, amazing, high level of lip sync, and that's why bringing those videos over, you can use the flexibility of Video Express to bring motion, animations. If you want to bring lower thirds, post editing essentially. If you want to make this into a high level production, you can merge 2 and use them both. Okay. So what we'll do now, let's go through this then. Let's go through the process, because I can see everyone's asking what's the process. So if I'm doing this for the very first time, like Sid was very kind enough to go through all of them. And please don't get overwhelmed. I know there's quite a lot of features here, okay? So ideally, let's just keep this really, really simple. And for the first one, for this test, before we will come back to humans as well. I want to show you humans as well. Let's stick with fantasy and animal videos, okay? And you'll see it will say version 3.5 because it's been updated. Now, for those that are watching that probably just joined right now, we've got 2 versions, okay, when it comes to style. And you may be thinking, okay, they look the same, but they're not. Meaning one of them, because it's an updated version 3.5, and it's a much more higher quality of rendering and output, hence why the higher quality will be for up to 1 minute. Because of the amount of process that go behind the scenes. Now, if you go for the normal aspect, then you can actually have up to 5 minutes of video of rendering. Okay. Now, with the higher quality, I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go next. Now, with aspect ratio, this is another key thing. So, those that want to, it depends on what social media network you're going to use or how you're going to use it. 9:16 is going to be predominantly for mobile responsive devices. Think of TikTok Reels, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, etc., etc. That's completely up to you. And then we've got 16:9, which is predominantly YouTube, desktop, etc., etc. However, if you do 16:9, you do have a tool within Talking Photos AI. If I click it, you'll see resize video, where you can actually create 16:9, resize it into a 9:16 format. Okay, the only difference is if you do that, then you may have black sections, black bars essentially at the top of the bottom, but that's where you can fill it with subtitles and your logo if you so choose. It's completely up to you. Okay, so you are covered on both aspects. And remember, why this is another important point is, remember, you don't have to, you don't have to just use this. Some of you may use this for fun. Some of you may use this for personal use. Some of you may even use this for clients. So it's all encompassing. These are some of the additional tools you can actually have. So when it comes, if you are dealing with clients, etc., we have these additional tools to make your processes a lot easier. Okay, streamline a lot of these processes. So you don't have to go third-party resizing tools, and you can have. Let me actually show you. Let's have a quick look. So different resizing capabilities for different social media aspects. So I believe there will be 1:1, 9:16, etc., etc. Okay, so we'll give that a few moments to load. So we select the video in question. Let's just go for, okay, let's go for our friend. And you can see, look, we've got landscape, portrait, Facebook cover, and square. So it makes your job a lot easier, okay, when you want to resize. So it just makes it easier. So if you create a character from before, you can actually choose previous if you just want that consistency. That's another way of streamlining the process. But create new character. This is where the magic happens. So you're going to see animal or fantasy. Now with this one, because it's an object, okay, a chocolate object, we're going to go fantasy. Now you may be thinking, what does male or female mean? What's the purpose of it? If I'm creating a fantasy object, well, it's animal. Whether it's an animal, any object, doesn't matter what the object is. Why would I need to select a gender? And it's a really good question. Some of you may have thought about it. The reason being is because when it comes to male or female, this will have a direct result on the audio. Okay, the audio. So you will either get a male or female audio depending on the character gender that you selected at this point. So anytime you can always come back. It's not a problem. But that's why it's there for, So I thought I'll mention that. Now with this one, how did I create that prompt? Now you can just simply select, I don't want to say on it. Am I just, let's just say any object. Let's just say, okay, let's go to our prompt sheet. It doesn't need to be long because this one is a very, very long one. Okay. Let's just type this. Okay, let me take this snippet and show you. Okay, generate. Now the thing is, I can also generate this in Artistly. I can bring this across to TalkingPhotos.ai, and I can use this. So this is just predominantly just going to be our subject. The reason why we have the ability of image prompt, okay, is because it makes your job a lot easier in terms of if you want speed and efficiency. Okay. So on my side, it might be a little bit slow as I'm streaming and I've got about 100 different windows open. However, let's see. So it might not come out exactly what I want, but let's check it. Let's have a look anyway once it loads. Anthropomorphic poop character. Okay. Shallow depth of field. So it's got quite a lot in there. Pixar style 3D render of a cheerful character with big friendly rose cheeks. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so yeah, not too bad. It actually looks very decent. Now I'm going to tell you one of the key. I'm going to tell you something really important, and you don't have to do this. It's optional, but one of the key things I would always suggest is, when it comes to your prompts, if you have a prompt, it's up to you. You can do this, but something like this. Let's just go through here. Okay, let's give an example. Oh yes, as you're on this document, everyone, I've just put this together as well. There's a little empty template section. You can use this as your own one. That's completely up to you. So I thought I'd make it easier, so you can actually see, as you're going through, you can just copy and paste it as your own. But let's go through this as if I was doing it. So here's my reference image. And if I go back, see this is our reference image, isn't it? Guess what? Make sure, if you have, just keep a copy of it, okay? Because we can repurpose it for consistency. And there we have our character there. That's it. Really easy job. And remember, that image can be used again and again and again for consistency, even when coming to Video Express and even within Talking Photos AI. So once you've done that, you can see that's our character now, okay? So I go next. All right, I'm going to show you this the first time, and then we're going to look at the other features here with Artistly or Direct Library, sorry, and consistent character. But I just want to show you the very first method. If you're coming doing this for the first time, just how we could do this as simple as possible without overcomplicating it. So I go next. Now, with this section here, a lot of these steps are going to be very similar when it comes to create video. Okay, so when you're creating video on many of the other steps, they will be very, very similar. So it's much more easier for you to understand. With text to speech, we've got a number of different languages you can choose from. So yeah, multilingual ability. So just think about your viral videos don't just have to be in English anymore. They can be in a whole number of different languages. And you can actually have, you can garner the views and create channels in so many different countries with so many different languages to choose from. So you don't just have to be restricted with one English-speaking country. You can actually think about grabbing attention, exposure, building your channel audiences around the world. And by doing so, you could also promote products and services from around the world. You could also captivate and get the attention of brands from other countries as well that would be paying you. So you don't have to be stuck in one place. Okay. But the key is first focus on one stream, focus on one ability right here, build one channel if you want. Once you've got the system in place and you think, yes, I can do this, then start expanding and then doing more. Okay. First get the recipe right and then do it again and again. Now with this one, let's just say, hi, this is the Great Escape. Okay. Now, once you go through this, if you're going to be using text-to-speech with languages, you've got different voices. Now, as I mentioned, if you're going to select a female, then these will become female voices. And with these, what you're going to notice with the stars, these typically will mean there are a number of different emotions associated with that person. Okay. So here you can see we've got different emotions, and you can go through and you can play them, and you can adjust the speed and the pitch of the voice. Once you're happy with your script, then you can simply import speech. Okay. Once you import the speech, the AI behind the scenes will actually put together the script for you, and it will generate it in the language, in the particular voice, with the particular emotion that you assign, depending on it. Also factor in the pitch and the speed of that output audio, right? Once it's done, once your speech is created, you'll have the option of playing it back and just making sure that you're happy with it. At any time you want to change it, make adjustments, you can do so. Okay. Let's just close that one off. So I'm just gonna... So it would be nice to import from TalkingPhotos to Artistly. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll just close this one. Oh. Okay, yeah, just I think we've got too many tabs open here. Okay. I mean, look, this could, I'll tell you another angle as well. I know we've got a chocolate ice cream on screen, but this could also be, you know, an advertisement for a plumber, okay, fixing emergency plumbing for the toilet. Okay, so just think about all the possibilities, what you could do. You know, you could have instruments, because I thought about a talking toilet, maybe a sink, maybe a spanner, you know, mechanic, handyman, construction, electrician, maybe a doctor's office, stethoscope. You know, these are the, you know, a talking chair, whatever it may be. We can think about different objects and bring them to life. Okay, so there we go. Play audio, you can just play it back and it'll play it. Okay, now the other parts of this is that you can record your own audio. Okay, also if anyone has their own audio, they can import it. So that's also at your disposal. What I like as well is Clone Voice. There's a integration with Clone Voice. So those that aren't aware, Clone Voice will allow you to create audios, etc., etc. And with this one, what I like to do sometimes is select a public library, and in Clone Voice, whatever I've got assigned will come onto the other end, and I can assign some voices that I've just had in the background there. So let's just say for that, let's play, let's just do a teddy bear for that, all right? And play next, let's say demo test one. Okay, and render video. So all in all, a number of basic steps in order to get our output. Now, I want you to imagine a lot of the videos that you see when it comes to viral videos, whether it's influencer videos, if we can follow a number of different steps and just follow those steps, and it takes us no time at all, how easy do you think it would be to churn consistent content, create consistent content that we can actually upload, and we can create and add to our channels on a daily basis? I mean, heck, you could even create enough content in a day that you could distribute and syndicate it so it gets posted, you know, a week or 2 weeks worth of content. Very easy and doable. Now, next, because we've got our character here, let's go back to video. Okay, let's go back to next. Create new character. Now we have our character here. We need that images in it. So what I can do, remember I said always keep a copy. And here we have our copy now. So we want consistency of the character, isn't it? So what we can do with this chap here, well, let's say, let's give this, keep the same character, but change the background to the bathroom. Okay. And remember, we can do this also with the animal objects, human objects. and you can make these edits and alterations as part of your story. And with Video Express, we can also do that with consistent character as well. So you can kind of, you can really build up amazing different scenes as part of your projects or your series of videos. You're not just constricted to one video or one scene. Okay, so you can make a multitude of different videos that you can then you have the ability of merging together to make one longer video. Let's have a look. Okay, and there we got our same character. Okay, now in the bathroom. And obviously, we can tweak it, we can change it around, we can regenerate as many times as you want, etc., etc. And then we go choose audio, same process. Let's say, hey, this is The Great Escape Part 2. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly show you this, and then we're going to look at some other good examples. Okay, so this is just to help you speed up the process of understanding the steps that I've taken just to get this, just to get to the point where we are now. So then you can go off with the workflow and test this yourself. So straight away, look at this. Okay, really simple method of doing it, and you can see some of the other versions we've done, like even a mobile. Okay, so if I go to create video now, and let's say animal video. Okay, so this is another. Let's do another one now. So this time I'm going to go to use directly from a library. Now from the library, I've got my folder called Artistly, because Artistly itself has a nice integration with all these images. Alternatively, if you have your own images that you've created or you want to use, or maybe your client's got images or content, then you can upload it to any folder that you designate. And for replicate motion, we can see we've got some dance videos, which we'll come back to later. But right now, I go to my Artistly images, and we can see, look, we've got some really good images here. Let's say, let's go for anyone in the chat box. Let me know which one has to be an animal or fantasy character on screen out of these two rows. Which one would you like me to go and select? Come on. So you just let's make this enjoyable selection together. Go on, everyone. So I'm not just making decisions. Let me know which one of these characters out of the two rows should I choose from: the cat, the monkey, the baby. Well, the baby's human, or the alien, or the lion, or the cute little penguin. So let me know. Okay, penguin. I got penguin. Okay, last one. Let's go for penguin then. Okay, everyone likes the cute penguin. Okay, now let's go for that. Okay, penguin, done. Okay, so now we've got the penguin. Okay, so here's a key thing. If I'm using an image directly from the library, and you'll get this on the fantasy animal section for animal. Okay, can you see that? Animal or fantasy? You will have this right here. Now, what happens if you use an image directly from the library? You do not need to generate or enter a prompt. It is going to use that image specifically, okay, in TalkingPhotos.ai, and you can go straight to next. Do you remember how we were creating them before? Let's just let me just show you the other way. Okay, we've got too many windows open, possibly that's why. Okay. Yeah, I've got too many windows open. Okay, so before we would enter a prompt, any little word, and we'll generate the image first, and then we use it for consistency. Now, if you're using an image directly from the library, we're skipping those steps. It will create a talking photo, and it'll bring your image to life using that specific image without changing anything. Okay, does that make sense? So I want you to imagine now, if you have a series of images already that you've created from Artistly, you can use them one after another without even worrying about making prompts. So you can just upload as many images from Artistly, like a series of videos, or your music storyboard, whatever it may be. guess what? You can upload them here, and you can actually bring them in as part of your your process here. Now, straight away, I don't need to enter prompt. I don't need to do anything. I just select next, and that's it. It's done. Okay, and the same process. I can go here. Okay, clone voice, anyone I want. Let's just do cheerful robot toy. Hi, please help me find my way home. I go to import speech. And yes, you can. A really good question. So actually a really good question. So can you select from the library with 9:16 ratio? I can't see it. Now, the fascinating thing is you can, but make sure when you select the aspect ratio, it's the same as the image. Okay, so the image that you've generated or you create should also be in the same aspect ratio. Now, what will happen, there's been some updates where even if you have an image that's bigger, you can crop it to the correct size. But it's just for best practice, try to create the images already in the aspect ratio, and it will allow you to do that anyway. So let me show you. So once I've done that, okay, Mr. Penguin. I know you're going to say that's wrong, and you're probably right, but that's why we have autocorrect. Okay, so really good question. Let me come back. So fantasy, animal, all the features will have this anyway. So here, 9:16. So make sure if you're going to create the images, whether it's here, look, if I go to create new character now, and I go for library, let's have a look. Let's see if it'll work. It'll probably say it may need cropping. Let's go to the penguin. There you go. See, the aspect ratio should be 9:16. So ideally, what we want to do is create. Let's have that. Create the image already in there. But let's go through that. Let's see, character. Okay, and generate. So is it possible to integrate clone voice into Talking Photos? Yes, it is. And in the tutorial section, there is a video. So if you go to my profile, you just go to clone voice and even Video Express, get your API keys and you can cross-reference them. So they all mix, whether it's Artistly, that will link to Talking Photos and even clone voice. So can you see that, everyone? So hopefully that answers your question there, Steve. Steve, so you can take the original image and we just type in, keep the same character, and it will generate it for you. And another good thing is that you can actually save that, so that image is already saved for you, so you can repurpose it as much as you want, put it back into my media library, and you're good to go there on after. Okay, now I go next, and it'll be the same process. Let's just say, hi, my name is Terry. Now I'm going to okay, just the 9:16 video. I'm going to show you something else that I thought was very interesting. Okay, now when I created these videos here, the chocolate videos, and don't worry, we've got so much to cover, but I've got some lovely videos that we created here, and these are really high quality ones. So I want to kind of leave the best till last, right? But I want to just explain this workflow. So when I create these videos, right, and you've got this in the workflow, so each and every single one of them would have an image created. Okay, so all of them, what I did when I created them in the first place, they all generate an image. And what do I mean by that? So let me show you exactly what I mean, because this will save you a lot of time. If you want to use this with Video Express and you want consistency over in Video Express, this will make complete sense and you'll love it. Okay, so let's just say we're using Video Express for the first time. Let's go to same character. Okay, we go to the same. We go to high quality, fantasy. Let's go to new character, go fantasy. Let's go for male. Let's go for, actually, we don't even need the prompt, do we? Do we need the prompt? Yes, we do need the prompt, because I'm going to go to choose media. And for my base reference image, you may be thinking, what do I choose? I am going to choose, so this one, okay, the chocolate ice cream with the white background just makes it simpler, right? Select next. and same character. See how it says the same character. And remember, you can keep this simple. You don't need to put all of this extra stuff. I've just put it there. Remember, with the advanced level of image prompt, you don't even need all of this extra essays anymore. Just keep it simple, short and sweet, and you'll be good. But if you want more specifics, you want more advanced touch and go, then feel free. If that's what you would like to do. If you want more control, then that's fine. But if you want something quick, boom, out the gate. Now, what's fascinating about this is that while this is generated, remember we went to, if we go to Video Express, now what I did, I used the same image prompt. So I took this image prompt here, and let me show you something. If I go here now to Video Express and I go to Create with AI, and I go to, let's just go to consistent character, okay? And I typed in this now, and I go to Create Image. Oh, reference photo, yes, you're right. And what I've done, because I've got artistly integration, I can use the exact same image. Here we go. Let's have a look. So I found something even better as a workaround. And remember, any subject, male, female, object, it does not matter. This will essentially work the same way, okay? So we've got our reference image here, just like in Talking Photos AI. So here we have this character here, yeah? It's our chocolate ice cream on top of the toilet, right? Now, Video Express, everybody, can you see the difference? The characters are the same. And it could be argued this is different. This is a different angle or perspective of the bathroom, right? However, you can kind of get away with it. However, now, what you can do is if you want complete consistency, right? This makes total sense. So when you're creating you're creating this right now. So you're creating your character, you created your section right here. Download the image. Okay, this just makes complete sense. You download the image, come over to Video Express, right? Come to your video library. I know you're probably thinking, why didn't I think of that? Go to upload. And guess what? Just drag and drop. That's it. This way, you'll have the exact same image in Video Express that will allow you to add motions to it without any changes or distortion, because it won't always be the same. But this way, you get them exactly the same. So here we go. Let's go to reference image here. Let's go, there we go. There's our image. And let's say, keep the same image. Let's just say keep the same image, right? And why? I want to keep the same image, but I just want to add a video action prompt into it. I want to add more action into that particular image. So he does his talk, and then I add an action shot into, the subject, male, female, whatever it may be, that may be doing in the scene, or vice versa. First, it's an action shot that then transitions into the subject talking. So you can be, it's kind of versatile the way it works. And this way, if we take the image over there and bring it over here, right, it keeps the scene consistent. Okay, and sometimes you may put it in there and it may not give you the exact one. So you can do this as many times as you want until it gets the right one, and it's very accurate anyway. Okay. And also another key thing is that you can add another reference image. So see, look, now it's giving us a different version, which we don't want. So we're going to go back. We're going to redo it, like I mentioned. Okay, that's kind of cool anyway, but that's not what we want. But don't worry, don't stress. It can happen, like I mentioned just before, because I've experienced it before. There we go. Check this out. Didn't I say we've got the exact same image now in Video Express AI? And check this out. We can make a copy there as well if we want, just to save. But we would have got a copy. Can you see that? We've got this image, and now we've got the main image. Both of them identical on both platforms, and many of you will have both access. So what does this mean? You're probably thinking, what does this mean now? What do we do? What do we do? Why is this so exciting? Well, this is the exciting part. Now we come to the video action prompt here. We can just, here's just a generic prompt. You don't have to. I mean, sometimes you've got to test the prompts first as well. So here we've got subtle shaking, slight nervous bouncing, and slight tension movement. All right. And then we go create video. That's it. Do you see how simple that was? And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now we've got this. We can carry on with the process. Let's just say we go to our workflow and we go to our script. We come back. Let's just text to speech. Okay, that's fine. We go to next. And remember, like I mentioned, let's just do this as part 1. Okay. And Video Express could be part 1.1. That's part of the first scene, isn't it? That you could extend and give it animation and activity in there. Now, next, we're going to go to the part 2 part of it. Let's just say create new character. Like we did before, we come back to that same particular image in question, that subject. Okay. And keep the same character. Change the background to the what should we change about okay change the background to the beach. Maybe the guy's gone on holiday, right? And sometimes you miss it. See, it's put as female and animal. So sometimes the AI may detect it. If there is an issue, then obviously I've overlooked it. I haven't done it. I've done it trigger happy and I've done it. Okay, so we can update that, but let's see what the results are. So each time we go through this process where we're creating a video, like some of you may just want to make one video that's like 1 minute long. That's fine. You don't have to. Okay, do what I'm doing. But if you want to extend it and take it a little bit, extend it and add more animations, do more production on your promotions or your videos as an influencer with a personal client project, then this will give you even more capability of doing so. Okay, that one. Right, that was processing in the back. That's fine. So what we'll do now, let's have a look. I'll just keep a copy of this. Yeah, let's show. So one's rendering, okay. Look at that. Right. So now, not only was he talking, we can now add motion. And the video action that we placed on him, we could have it more significant if he's jumping. Maybe we've got him running. Maybe he was in the bottom of the toilet bowl that he escapes and water splashes. Maybe you have a text overlay. You can do all of that stuff, right? It just makes it more fun. And look, the guy's on the beach now. Maybe he's, as part of the story, isn't it? As part of the story, here we had part 1. So I haven't followed the parts, but you get the gist of it. He's in the toilet, the escape, he jumps out the toilet, and then he's freedom, he's enjoying life, okay? As an influencer, as part of a story, if this was a product or service, you could talk about the product, the benefits, the features, and call to action, right? Just think of it like that, model it the best way of what the audience is looking for, how to attract attention, how to get people to click your links. Just we have to think a little bit more outside the box. However, coming back here now, as an example, I save this. And all right, let's say I'm happy with this. I come back to Video Express. Let's close this. I go to Media Library. And there we go. Okay, upload. That's it. This way, we've got complete consistency across both platforms, right, when it comes to making those videos. So instead of them getting messed up and, getting distorted because you've got different backgrounds because the prompts are never the same, hey, guess what? Now it's much more easier. Choose, okay. Keep the image the same. And I just want you to imagine, just think about this for a minute. You can merge both of them and have more than one character. So on Talking Photos, you've got one person, transitions over to the Video Express clip where we can have more than one reference photo, more than one character. I mean, in here, it could be, I don't know, a plumber. A plumber's chasing after him, right? Or burst pipe. Or he's talking to a burst pipe. And I want you to think, okay, what are the other capabilities? Maybe an influencer, male influencer is talking to the male tiger, okay? The examples that we saw at the top of the workflow. So here we have, check this out. The image is exactly the same, okay? Come back to my workflow. Let's add this one, okay? As an example, and create video. And here I can always, keep a copy, but we've already got a copy, okay? And then once it's kind of done, or once it does get done, you'll find them here so you can see how they are. Okay. And it'll be the same process. Hi there. Okay. And you'll put your speech in there, import speech. Now, as we're going through this, let's just say part 2. Yeah, this is part 2. Yes. Is everybody enjoying it? Do you see the capabilities? Just don't think it's about an object speaking. We can do this with human, animals, babies. It doesn't matter. But you get the gist of how we can apply talking photos. Okay, you can create complete videos, influential videos, viral videos using Talking Photos AI. But if you want to go to an extreme level, not extreme level, but if you want to up your game and do post-production and add motions, animation, lower thirds, and all of that great stuff, then most of you will have both apps anyway. This will allow you to kind of go up a notch. Okay, so you've got an unfair advantage above anybody else, because remember, you can add captions, subtitles, you can do all the fancy animations, transitions, all of that stuff. Okay, so we're waiting for this to render, right? Okay, as long as you lot are enjoying it, great, fantastic. That sounds good. All right. So once we've got these videos now, let's download these 2 videos. Okay, just remember there's maybe 3 videos, but for the sake of argument, I'm just going to do 2 because I want to show you the other stuff, the human level stuff, right? That is, you'll enjoy even more. So I'm just going to add these 2 photos. Hopefully they download. Where are they? There we go. Got part 2. Let's upload part 2, and we want part 1. Once you understand, the recipe for this, then it becomes much more easier that you can actually use this and apply this to all different styles. And and here's another key thing, because I completely forgot. It went out of my mind. Now imagine your object, your character. Your character could be like a strawberry speaking, or a male influencer or business person on a podcast. You can have that person speaking, right? Let's just keep this as our chocolate swirl right now. Okay, so our subject right here, he could be speaking first, then he's in Video Express dancing, or he's in Video Express doing some motion running away. Then we could use another clip from Talking Photos AI where we could replicate motion of our subject dancing around. So you could create, real content with an intro. We've got B-roll. We've got real movement, dance videos, education videos. So you can really make fun videos out of this as well, and you can take this to another level. You can incorporate all the different aspects of this, replicating motion. Just imagine your subject from speaking, sitting down, giving you a nice intro, maybe a breakdown, then jumps into dancing, and then comes back, gives you some education, doing a podcast. Think about somebody, just imagine making, obviously, this is for education purposes only, right? Just imagine you're trying to promote health and vitamins, right? So somebody could be a health advocate, and then the cucumber or the doctor could be talking about a particular, drink recipe, or a smoothie to drink, and then the smoothie, it could be a cup that starts speaking and explaining what's inside the product itself, and then it transitions back to the talking character. And then you could go in the shop where it is on the shelf, and then coming out, right? And then the doctor's all happy once he's had this amazing smoothie. He's got all the energy, or the person's got all this energy to start dancing around. They replicate motion. So you can just imagine all that ability, right? Even with singing. So you could treat this really, there's loads of capabilities, and there's quite a lot. So I understand why people get overwhelmed, but that's a good problem. That's a really good problem. It's very versatile, all of this stuff. So, okay, so let's have a look. Number 1. As Sid mentioned also at the start, when it comes to affiliate products, like even if you go to Ponna.com, there's so many different apps where you can generate commissions for promotion. So you could create a talking software box or computer screen that talks about the product and does a review about it. And it doesn't just have to be for these software applications. It could be about anything: physical products, digital products. The reason people promote digital products is because it's much more easier, and there's no physical delivery involved. In digital products, it's just instant downloads. All of you right now having access to this is a digital product, is it not? Okay, let's go to Noon. Right, let's start from scratch. Now, our stuff is done. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to part 1. Okay, these are the clips now that I've just downloaded from Talking Photos. Part 1 and part 2. Let's have a look. Oh. So yeah, part 1 and part 2. Okay. And yes. Okay, part 1 and part 2. So look. All right. Okay, now we've got those. These are our 2 clips. Oops. So what I want to do, I want to get rid of the I want to get rid of this one. I'll go to my media library now. I go to my AI videos. Aha, there we go. These are our clips now. Let's just move stuff around. Let's go to this chap here. And then we got him on the beach. And this was the video expressed with motions. Let's have a look. Right. Now, that didn't take us much time at all. Just imagine the capabilities, right? Here we have our phone device, okay? Look, let me just show you. I know you're going to say different dimensions, but it's fine. Look, right? We can change this. We can alter this just on the fly, right? So the guy is promoting a product. The phone could be walking, and then he's leaving with an owner. So you can make phone reviews, promoting digital, real physical products. Okay? We've got, an animal on a podcast. The animal is doing a podcast. Let me actually show you. Okay, but he's on the beach. Now, this was actually another version of here. Check this out. So this was another important point. So even we can change the background. Check this out. And somebody mentioned a very good point. And let me explain what that point was. So yes, you can add transition. So if you right click transition in, you can do a fade. Let's do for the second one. Let's do a transition in. Let's do a swipe to the right. But these will only be visible essentially when you render them. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, let's go to upload. So Terry the Tiger. Oh, it's quite it shouldn't take too long. I know we're streaming, so let's have a look. There we go. It's coming up now. And then let's add the file. Let's upload. Now, when have you ever seen a tiger or lion, walking with a pig down London? You haven't. That's why it makes it more fun. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll move things along. And there we go. Okay, check this out now. So we can use the same images, the same processes, come to Video Express and even change the background, add these animations. Check that out. Look how amazing that looks. Just think about it. I mean, we could even take the same image here and we could have, the drapes, the curtains closing. And then on the next scene, they're opening to a new scene where he's on the beach. Okay. You can see a little seagull there. You got the crashing of the waves. And look, they're walking down London, City of London with his podcast. Right? Okay, so now let's look at the human aspect. So it is actually, let me just show you one more. Let's just do one more very quickly. I'll just show you now the process. So if I was doing it really, really quick without looking at images, let's just do source bottle, right? Without some long, complicated prompt. Okay, generate. Now look at that. It's already done all of the text for me, and it's going to generate a prompt. Now, if you want it simple, you want the AI to do it, fine, fantastic. It'll do it for you. If you want to give it a little bit more, saying, look, I need a source bottle in maybe a particular location, then fine, do that as well. So here we go. We've got a source bottle. Same thing, save the image. I can take it over to Video Express if I want to add more emotions. If I want to redo the source spot and add a couple of legs to it, I can. So it depends on your subject. It's all about getting the right subject and just having fun with it. And then you can take it to Video Express and you can bring it to life in a sense of adding more animation. And even with the Video Express, you can have these subjects from here going over there and driving cars. And then the same process, next, meaning text-to-speech, clone voice AI, voice recording, and then render video. Really simple process. So now we've cleared that one. Does that make sense, everybody? You happy for me now to move on? We'll cover a little bit more, not too much. I know the time is going, but just a couple of more key things we can cover, and then we shall conclude. But so far, did that make sense, that how you can apply this to other aspects of styles that you're creating as you go through? And please use the workflow as an example. By all means, as you go through this one, if you want, I know we've got this here. I'll delete this. You can just copy and paste it and use it as your own, and you can work through it. You don't have to use it as is. You can alter it and make it as yours when you're happy. But really, it's a nice little guide, isn't it? Until you get it, and then once you do it a few times yourself, you can remove it, and create your own template, and it'll take you from there. Okay. Okay, so next one, let's go for 2D, 3D is very similar that we saw, but you get the gist of it. It will make that Pixar style, but the same thing will apply. You got close-up, high quality, and normal. Depending on the quality that you choose, it will have an effect on the duration of the videos. However, having said that, if you do make more than one clip, you can always go and merge those videos together to get one seamless video. And then subsequently, if you want to take those videos, go into Video Express for post-editing, you can do so, which then just makes it a little bit easier as well if you want to add those animations, lower thirds, transitions, etc., etc. Okay. Now, human video, as Sid mentioned, this is going to be for humans. You've got two particular styles. Okay, close-up, high quality, and then you've got high quality though, meaning a bit more shown in terms of more of the torso. Now, the difference is one's going to be close up and one's going to be further away. And then the normal one, it's going to be it's going to be normal quality, but it will give you more time. So it's completely up to how much time you want to spend. So imagine if you're offering this as a service, then you can actually then sell duration or quality that you produce, right? It's completely up to you. So for this one, let's go for close up high quality. I've got 9:16 or 16:9. Let's go for create new character. Actually, let me show you. So if I go to previous, you'll see some of the ones that we've done before. So you've got a number of different characters. But for this one, let's go for the library, because we have some really good ones in this. And this character here, okay? Now with this character, check this out. This is a male, of course. Keep the same character, but where should we put him? Put him on the beach. No, where could we put him? Put him in New York, New Times Square. Let's see if that pops up. So the intention here is that we can take this character now. I just want you to imagine, for the level of consistency in terms of your videos, we can have that one base character like I've shown you, and we can allow the AI should do this. If it doesn't, I'll tell the AI off. But we could take the same character and build out the character and put him in different locations. Okay, make alterations into the background without changing the visuals, if that makes sense. So we keep the subject intact, but what the AI will smartly do, if you ask it to, is to expand the character. So if you want a complete standing up character, it will add those full arms and legs and whatever you want. And then we can take these images and we can take them over to Video Express, and we can add even more levels of animations and motions and movements into our videos. So TalkingPhotos AI will create you stunning videos regardless, okay, with the high level of lip sync, that capability, expressions and movements, and obviously got the voice now, multilingual voice support. And there we go. Check this out. So this guy's New York Times Square. But remember, we're using human close-up. If I use the other one, then we would get we would get an image a bit further away. But just check this image out as compared to the original, and we can download. Right? So just imagine we can do this with male, females, whatever character. And if you wanted to make maybe slight alterations to the hair or the clothing, hey, give it a try. But you can see now this would be our influencer we could use time and time again for consistency without us worrying about locations. I don't need to spend money on photographer, plane tickets, going here, going to this country, that country. I can put my influencer now in any country. If I want to go put him in Japan, I'll put him in Japan. If I want to put him in New York, I'll put him in New York. If I want to put him in London, I'll put him in London. If I want to put him in Antarctica, I can put him in Antarctica. If I want to put him on Mount Kilimanjaro or whatever Mount Everest there is in the world, right, the tallest mountain, we can put him at the top of the mountain, right? So just without being there. So you just imagine if you're promoting a brand or a product or service, we can now put ourselves in a place we don't even need to be anymore because AI will do that for us. Okay, I just want to test this one. So with just a show of hands, if you have in the chat box, just let me know how many of you actually have Video Express. So the link will be in the description. You can check it out at your own leisure anyway. That's at your own discretion. But many of you do have it already, right? But don't worry, you don't need to have Video Express. You don't have to. I thought, let me mention it because all of them are integrated. It'll look cool, right? But it would be nice to know. Just let me know how many of you got it. If you put it in the chat box, and then I'll kind of see how many of you got it. Okay, so wow. Okay, yes. Scroll, stop. I do. Okay, it's great to be alive. That's good to hear. Okay, fantastic. So this will make sense, right? You've got more than one app, and to bring them together, so we can, because we're always thinking, how can you make most of all the apps and bring them together, and especially with the level of integration, so it makes it more fun, isn't it? Check that out, right? Okay, so somebody did ask, put him as a surgeon in an emergency room. Now we have it. Yes, we could have put in an emergency room, but can we see now we can do outfit changes? So our influencer become a doctor, firefighter, gardener, electrician. He can become anyone. He can assume any identity. He's literally a spy. So look, I can take this video, right? I'll take this image, or we've got this image and we can go get him into a full length. It's not a problem. But now we download it, we can take it over to Video Express and we can get him to do motions. Okay. So once we've done that, it's the same process. Okay, everybody, choose audio. We assign an audio. If you've got clone voice, we can use all different types of beautiful voices. Your own voice, you can clone your own voice. You can use it from the public library, because from the public library, clone voice, it's let me see, actually, let me get this up. So if you have clone voice, you'll understand. Let me just get this up. Clone voice has a huge library of ready-made voices to go. I mean, there's a huge library. You can just search. So if you wanted someone that was maybe a doctor's voice, a narrator, some kind of deep voice, motivational, maybe let's see if we got doctor. If they don't have doctor, guess what? You can make a doctor. Oh, check this out. They've got doctor. That's fine. So you've got different types of doctor voices, sci-fi doctors. Somebody asked, can you do a kid's voices, like here, 8-year-old voice? So I'm pretty sure you could do some from here. Doctor explain different types of voice you can play. So we can actually save these and bring them over to TalkingPhotos.ai using the public library, and then there will be a sign down here, and then it'll convert your speech into that particular voice from cloned voice. So yeah, let me just do this. Import. Do you need additional apps to make Video Express AI to work well? No, you don't. They're all standalone. All of these apps will work. Super Spy will work themselves. But if you want to increase the level of production of your videos, then yeah, they work amazingly well together. However, they still stand alone. They stand apart, and they stand on their own 2 feet as individuals also. However, if you want to, like I mentioned, if you want to update the entire experience, the production of your videos, then yes, you can use all of them in unison. So once that's done, let me show you again human video. Let's look at this one now. Okay, so this one is a high quality one. If I go next, I go to let's see, new character. Okay, we've got him here. Select. And see, we've used the same character. It won't let us generate the character because we're just using the same one. So I don't want to do that. I want to create from fresh. So I go to new character. I go from choose media library. I go to my super spy. That's down here. Here we go. And look, here's some other ones. I put him in the front of fighter jet. I put him in, in London, etc., etc. So if I take him now, let's say, make him stand in the center. Make him stand on the top of a mountain. Okay. Well, I should have said sometimes it's important to say, keep the same subjects, keep the same character, don't change the characters, etc., etc., because it may just take that character and change him, which is better to be more specific sometimes. So a person or an object can sing. Okay, you can have them singing using Talking Photos AI. Okay, but they have to be separate individual clips. So you can have them first talking, then they can sing, and then they can dance, and then you can put those videos together. That's completely up to you. Okay, or you can do, so you can mix different clips. You can have the object speaking, then it transitions to the male dancing, and then somebody talking, etc., etc. And then with Video Express, that will just give you more movement, and you can do more motions and more animations. There you go. He's at the top of a mountain. Okay. Okay. And then you've got females as well. So now we've got, everybody knows about singing. So you can have different levels of singing, meaning we very similar what we just saw on human. We got close up and normal. Now, this question has come up before, that every time they've seen a video, or some of the videos they've seen with the guitar, is it only guitar? No, it's not. It's not the only instrument you can assign to your subject. You can actually assign different instruments. You can do a piano, do a cello, do a violin, I don't know, do a triangle, ding-a-ling, all of that stuff. So let's just do let's just do this one. Okay, so new character, let's go to male. Oh, let's do female this time. So you got, look, 3D cartoon. If you want animal, you can do all of that stuff. So female playing a piano. Okay. And this is another, I guess this is another important point where clone voice can come into the game if you're interested in obviously using the singing ability, because here we can create music using the AI again. So clone voice AI will allow you to create music, and again, it will be an AI generated. But if you have your own lyrics, then you can also use your own lyrics, or just allow clone voice to do it. And you can see some of the music tracks here already. So you've got so many already. And with the integration within Talking Photos AI, you can do it. So here we have her playing the piano. Come to the next clone voice. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got. Let's just do so your track, ideally you want it, when you create it, should be piano based. Okay, so let's see, style at piano, enhance. There we go. So classical soft piano, so we can actually tailor make the song to meet the visuals. But for this one, let's just go for English. Okay, that's fine. Once we've done this, we go next. Piano song. And render. Okay, so we'll give that a few moments to render. But yes, everybody's seen this before, and you can, you've got all different styles, so different songs, even for YouTube videos, training videos, corporate motivational stuff. And even, here's another good thing. If you do, this is actually a really important point. When it comes to creating your videos, if you want with Video Express, if you're going to create videos and create a better production or improve your production level, then with Clone Voice AI, you can actually add sound effects. So you can create, different effects in there. Video Express will actually allow you to do that as well. Let's have a look. Create with AI. Go down to, you can have the AI sound maker. So you can create, I don't know, screeching tires, or fire burning, or let's just say traffic, moving traffic, etc., etc. And then you can add those clips onto your track, maybe gunshots, maybe running, excitement, cheering, crying, booing, whatever it may be. You can actually create an audio experience. Okay, there we go, and it's been rendered. So she's going to be playing now. So let's have a look in the meantime. Okay, these are more dancing videos, which I'll show you in just a minute. And here we got some other good examples. So I'm sure you've seen some of these before. Aha, here's some. Okay. She's actually singing German. These are some of the ones that I created as well. So you can see, look, some really nice examples here. Okay. And again, it's, well, where does it end, isn't it? You could create, AI music channels, which we've seen plenty. You go onto YouTube right now, you'll see them. Okay. Okay, now that's done, let's look at the dancing. I think you've probably seen this already, but let's just do one very quick one. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, first let's create a new character. Let's look at seeing if we can get a character in here. Let's just do this little cute little keep. Oh, hold on. Let's do a 3D cartoon. Keep same character. Remember, human 3D characters you can. And we got our penguin, our penguin. And remember, I mentioned at the start that you can find, even on Google, video downloaders, whether it's for YouTube, YouTube Shorts, or even YouTube videos, or Instagram Reels, or TikTok. You can get the URL of the video just by going on desktop, copy the link, download it, and you can use it as a reference image if there's dancing involved. Okay, where you can replicate that motion. But this one is not going to be replicate motion. This is where you can assign a motion. Okay, right. So here, this is what it will look like. So replicate some of these motions from dancing. All right. But I think the key one here is replicate motion. This is the one that as is doing. People are absolutely loving this feature. Okay, so we've got speaking high quality. So speaking is like podcasting, right? Or someone speaking up close that we've seen. And this is what it will look like. Let me just show you very quickly. So you can see this. Again, these are all artificial. This is all AI. Okay. And let's have a look. Okay, now let's go back to replicate motion. Let's do this one, dancing, okay? Just to make it a little bit more fun. Let's go to 3D cartoon. Let me get my little penguin. Keep the same character. Let's go ahead. Oh, try one more time. Or maybe the cartoon's not going to work today. Try human one this time. Oh, actually, let's try him out. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, so, I know what to do. I've got a plan. Yep. Oops. Okay, we need dancing. We need dancing video. So what we'll do, I'm going to have to show you this live then. We need a single dance video. Okay, so what we do here, we find a single video here. Okay, so pause it, copy the link. And what we do is do this. Let's find download. Oh, get this on screen. Download TikTok video. Okay, that's fine. Guess I'll have to. Yeah. Let's see if this one. Oops. Download. So what I've just done there, I've gone through, we can search for a particular motion, maybe a dance move, maybe a speaking, a podcast, any kind of influencer type video, or maybe a trending video. We can look at the views and see which ones are doing the best or performing the best, that people are jumping on the bandwagon. We can take that URL, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, etc., etc. Now we have it, we save it to our device. And once it's saved, it will come as a file. And what I'm looking for is... this is the one I want. Yeah, I go to media library. I'm going to go to, let's just do motion. Oh, got loads here. But anyway, let's go to upload. Let's put our file in here. Okay, here we have our dance video now. Now go to create video, replicate motion. Let's do dancing. Let's type in penguin. Penguin? Oh, can't spell, can I? No, penguin. Definitely can't spell today. I've got the mic right next to me, just get in the way. Fix. Okay. Now there's our penguin. Okay, now here we have it. Okay, so with this one, these are some of the key things. Replicate. It will change the motion. Okay, so it'll apply the motion. So for this one, let's just go to our video motion. This is a human one. Yes, we got in the wrong motion. So we go to aspect ratio, new character. Yes, let's just do a previous one. Yes, we need 9:16 for this one. So you always have to make sure that it's the same one. So we'll generate this again. That's not a problem. So depending, if I'm using something from TikTok, it has to be in that dimension. Okay, 9:16. That's fine. Okay, so replicate. We're going to assign that same dance move from the female, and then I'll explain what the other tab does as well. So video motion, here we have. There we go. So now this one is dynamic zoom. It will just like zoom in and stuff like that. You can see the tab like so. And swap. Now swap, what that will do, see the penguin had a different background. See how the female would dance in. So this background here will be applied if you do swap. You'll keep the dance move, but it'll apply her background onto your new video. But we don't want that. We're happy. We're content. Okay. Dancing. Well, let's call this cold dancing because it's a penguin, and render video. Okay. So whilst that's rendering, and also replicate motion, you see some of the elements. Okay, I think you've seen this before. So if I download it, let me actually get this up. So you know that you know how to do your model face. So this could be a trending topic that you can get from TikTok, for example, and you can actually replicate this on your own face. So it's about leveraging trending videos that are out there that you can create into a series. It's just about getting views. So even something that's literally, how long is this? 8 seconds. it can garner millions of views, these kind of videos. I mean, yes, it's that crazy that, yeah, you can garner that many views.
Without your eyes, raise your eyebrows, stop smiling. That's your model face.
Okay, so you can replicate motion on all these different subjects. Okay, that one particular motion just gets applied again and again and again. Just imagine. And we'll wait for this one to render. So that's Clone Voice AI. Obviously, you've seen that can create the music tracks. Video Express. We've seen some of the capabilities of using that if you want to add levels of animations into it. And even having, you can even transform it. So in order to do that as well, you've probably seen it's just consistent character, be the same thing, 3D, or depending if it's human, then yeah, you can use human if you want. And you can do video length booster, etc. And you can have it in both vertical and landscape. And some other elements, if you want, you can add text animations, lower thirds, and things like that. Okay, with filters, you can have tiles, do zoom in and out, camera pans, fast cuts, just animations, and like I mentioned, lower thirds. So you've got different lower thirds, intros, outro, text animation, text effects, just to spice up your animations. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll allow that one to render, and then I guess we'll better not shut that. We will conclude. So with Talking Photos AI, we've got singing, which you've seen, dancing, replicate motion, singing and dancing. This one, obviously, this one kind of just knocks this one out of the park, but they're both good. This is the upgraded one, makes life even more easier. So a huge amount of open styles for you to choose from, and it will just make your life much more easier. Okay, and even with this one, you can see if you just type in, TikTok dances or trends and stuff like that. Just look for some of the key things. I look for the ones that have the most huge amount of engagements. That's the giveaway. Engagements meaning how many people engage. Someone that actually has to hit and press the like button. It just shows how easy it is. Some of these dancing, you think, even when TikTok first came and I saw them, I thought, nah, you got to be joking. But unfortunately, that's the way of the world. That's how it works. Okay, simple dance moves. That's it. You can make viral video just doing that. You can create such a huge amount of content of the same dance videos and plaster them all over TikTok. So you will be in front of everybody else, opposed it to the other way around. And once you've done the videos, some of the other tools is if you're working for a client or you want to do this for yourself, protect your work, you can add watermarks. Subtitles is another good one. Let me show you. If I go to subtitles, if I have a talking photo, let's just say part 2. Okay, let's see. So the good thing with this is that you can actually edit the transcript as well. We can make sure, depending on the source language, you can change it. You can customize it, background color, okay, font size. Okay, alignment you can change around. Essentially, you can obviously, I think you get the gist of it. You can just do levels of animations, and that's it. And you are good to go. So you can add subtitles to your videos if you really want to capture even a bigger audience, maybe people that are visually impaired. So here we have the piano playing. Okay, and it's going to be linked on the front. Oops. Aha, here's our penguin. Okay, I'm gonna have to download this and play this for you with sound, because then I guess you'll enjoy it more. Because you can't hear the sound, so it just makes it much more entertaining. Okay, let's get this up and then we'll play, and then we shall conclude. Okay, whilst that's loading, there we go. All right. So, so having said that, let's have a look. Okay, so Video Express. Okay. There we go. So these links will be in description. You can look at them at your at your own discretion. Have a look at it. If you've just joined us anyway, you can see what we've been going through. See some more examples. Obviously, with the short time that we had, we can't really go through everything, but you'll see anyway. And there is coupon codes available with over, I think it's about 10% to be available. And in the description field, it should be the code, so secret 10. Okay, and even with Video Express, so you can come check them out. I'm not going to go through them now. You can use it at your own discretion. Go check them out. But let me know, everyone, as we now come to an end. I know it's been we've been on here for a little bit of time, and I appreciate every single one of you that are still here. And I know it's a Friday, so we are going to now bring it to a close. Please let me know in the chat box as we're about to leave. It'll be great to know, has everybody enjoyed today's session? Just be honest. We're always trying to improve these sessions, trying to give you as much as possible. And I thought today would be nice if we could do a bit of a hybrid where we can use more than one application, because many of you have more than one. And it'd be nice just to make that kind of unique killer video where you can actually add talking and movements, because a lot of people wanted the level of lip sync, but then a level of movement and animation. So as long as you've all enjoyed today and you've benefited from today, then we're all happy here. That's what it's about. That's why we come on every Friday. I know Sid's been on here consistently, and Paul for the last month, and that's why this training is important, to give you as much resources as possible for you to assist you in these applications. Otherwise, what's the point, right? It has to be, it has to be come in use that helps you in your business and your life. Some of you may just want to enjoy using it, and that's fine. You can have you can enjoy it, personal reasons, but you can also monetize it as well. And I think this is a good thing now, being 2026, the start of the year. Many of you, December 2025, many of you had New Year's resolutions. I know I did. Sometimes we don't stick to it. Sometimes you need a bit of a reminder. So, use this as the start of the year. Don't think you've got another year. Just don't wait until December next year, because it will come like that. So this is the time now. Create a project, create videos. You've got a nice little workflow. You can go test this out. You don't just have to do what's on the workflow. Make it your own. Make it unique. Use things like ChatGPT if you have to. If you want to create a story, maybe a script, voiceovers, whatever you need. And then when you create those videos, please, we would absolutely we love it when you post those videos in the inner circle group. Okay, when you put in the group, you'll see so much feedback will come back, and you'll see a lot of people will also encourage and share their strategies and tips, what they've been doing. So on the project, it opens your eyes to the possibilities of what's possible using applications such as TalkingPhotos.ai, Video Express. You'll see that in the group. The link will be there, ponna.com/Facebook. Also, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. All that good stuff. All of this stuff already. Okay, so apart from that, guess we will conclude, and until next week. So everybody, it's been a pleasure. Have a great weekend. And yes, again, making the strawberry dance. Somebody asked, how do you make the dancing strawberry? It'll be the same process. Come to dancing, and when you select this, just do a 3D cartoon and just do a strawberry, and you can have him dancing. Okay, with the same motion. Just have a nice dance video like I showed you using TikTok video, and you can have it dancing any kind of dance. Heck, even record yourself dancing any way you want. Upload the video, and it will replicate your own dance moves. I wouldn't personally put my dance moves in because I can't dance, and it just wouldn't be entertaining for anyone. I don't want to upset anyone by my dance moves. Okay, I'm very rusty now. So apart from that, have a good weekend, and we shall see you next week. But please, if you're working on videos, please share them in the group. We would absolutely love to see them. Okay. So apart from that, everyone, make sure secret 10 for a 10% discount if you are looking at or considering Talking Photos AI, protected by money back guarantee. All the links are in the description. It's at your own discretion. Check it out. Any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with the team or within the group, and we'll answer your questions. If you have any reservations, sitting on the fence thinking, what can I do? Come in the group. You will see there's so much going on. Okay. Apart from that, everyone, take care, and I shall speak to you next week. Have a great weekend, everyone.